Tabletop.com.
Boy, trying to get organized this morning was not easy. Not easy at all. If somebody could let me know if they can hear and see me, I'd appreciate it. And we'll give you an update on everything and where everything is going. So the last throws of this auction, and then in a couple of weeks we'll probably have another one with a bunch of stuff. But this one here, a lot of stuff, really, really low. So you can't you can walk away with some stuff here. You can definitely walk away with some stuff, and really come out on top. That's for doggone sure. It's going to end at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Shannon, how are you? I hear you and see you clear. Thanks, Pete. Pete, 41. Sounds good. Good morning. So let's run it down. If you want to get a last-minute bid in, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I extended it an hour because I kind of got going late. So I'm going to tell you the story before we get too far into the auction stuff. Matter of fact, let's do the auction stuff, and then while we're waiting, I'll tell you the story and why. I was actually going to put this off till tomorrow, but I'll explain why and everything like that. But we're just going to end it, and then I'll get. You can expect your email if you won, probably sometime later today. I would assume. Okay. As the Queen and I will try to get everything done and situated. What are we doing here? I think that's my dog trying to get out. Okay, so those bases. I went through that box. There's over almost $1,600 worth of bases in there because I started calculating it, and it's probably even higher than that. I got tired before I got to the end, and there are all kinds of different bases. You can resell these for a fortune if you wanted to. I mean, you could take them to a convention and lay them on a table and sell them at $10 a piece and probably make a heck of a lot more than what you would pay for them. Right now, the bases, lot 1 is at $175, and that's the Chris out in lovely San Diego, my good friend. He's got it at $175. That's a steal. It's criminal, actually. Lot number 2, the Bard Song, the Wild Ascent, okay, which is a very expensive game. Try to find that. You can't. The expansion that goes with it. Hold on. I ran over to Mom's to check her. Text me as soon as you're done, and I will help you. See, the Queen's getting ready to help me try to get everything done so we can take it easy on a Sunday. Lot number 2, Bard Song, Wild Ascent, the expansion for Wild Ascent, and the Battlestar Galactica game from Ares, which is a space battle game, and it comes with figures and it has this control boards and stuff like that. Really, really good game. It's just I have too many space games, fighter games. Jason has that at $125, which is a steal. Okay, just a Wild Ascent is $280 for the 2 pieces. Darkest Dungeon, which is lot number 3. You get Darkest Dungeon. You get a box full of the Kickstarter box of miniatures. You get an expansion. You get the Kickstarter stretch goals, I think, that came with it. That is only at $150. That was going for about $500. Lot number 4, Oathsworn, alone is $100, but that's a whole different story. It's the 1.5 version. Dawn of the Oculites, Adventure Tactics. Okay, that is at $130. That's it. Okay. Tainted Grail. We got a good price for that. Shannon, my man. Tainted Grail expansions. Red Death. I got to put that in that box when we pack everything up. A bunch of the expansions. King of Ruins. He's got it at 250, and stupid text thing. $250. He's winning that. Congratulations, Shannon, my brother. My boy over in Sweden, lot number 6, Fortune of Glory, Tales of Arthurian Tales or whatever, Frostpunk, Venom Assault, and Zone Wars. He's got that at $350. Finally, a decent bid. Mystery box. Usually I put about $500 worth of stuff in there. It's all good stuff. That's at $200. Marvel Champions and all the expansions. The Red Skull, Thanos, a ton of hero packs and villain packs. The Kang pack. That is at $150, as well as the base game. Number 9, brand new game that just came out, Far Cry, was $80 alone. War of the Ring card game. Merchants and Marauders. Tales of Badassery, which is a very cool cyberpunk game. And Alien Uprising. Marco has that at $125. Matter of fact, Marco's winning a bunch of these. That's my boy. Lot number 10. World of Tanks with extra tanks in it. Longshot, a racing game. Congress of Vienna, brand new GMT game, which is a lot of fun. That's going for $70 alone. War Chest, Rise of the Zombies, Final Hour. Okay, that lot is going for $130. You know, what can I say? Just one game is almost that. Lot number 11, Wargaming lot. Caleb has it at $200. It's all kinds of stuff. A bunch of Field of Fires, a Path of Glories, Into the Shadows. That's going for $200. And then we put another mystery box in there. Somebody bid $175. I think I just got a thing that somebody brought it up to $180. So we've got another mystery box full of glory in there, and a lot of good stuff. And as a matter of fact, I would let you tell me what kind of games you like, and I would throw them into the mystery box if you bid higher than that. So how do you bid? It's very simple. Go to novaprime860@hotmail.com. Okay. Tell me what lot you want, the price that you want to bid, and then of course put your address, especially since we're going to be doing labels today. Okay. You'll get by the end of the day, you will get I'm sorry, I'm just trying to make sure that nobody, and if you bid during this thing here, we'll make sure that people know what has happened, and we'll let you know if you're winning or not. And you'll get an email by the end of the day. Pay by PayPal. Once you pay by PayPal, I will get it out tomorrow, because we are going to be getting this all cleaned up today and out tomorrow. Now, one of the reasons we were going to push everything off a day or two was one of the neighbors down the street, which, it's funny because we live in a little redneck town. That's the only way I can put it. Okay. And we own quite a bit of land. So in this town, we own a majority of land in this town. And the farm here is very welcoming. We have the farm, and then my daughter, who has 2 or 3 acres of land. We connected everything so we can have a homestead for our family, so everybody can be together. and these people that are down the dirt road quite a ways would get dogs, and they would just let them live outside, and they would feed them, and occasionally, and they would roam all over the place. Well, there's a kind of a decent road over here. I would say about at the end of our dirt road, it goes into a road called 25, which can be busy at times because it leads into the villages. And it's a waypoint to go to Ocala. Well, this one dog, this beautiful pit bull, loved my daughter. Would come over and visit my daughter, and my daughter tried taking care of him. He was full of fleas. She tried bringing him in the house, but then her little disabled cat Puggers got fleas. So she bought a dog house and put it outside for him, and he would just roam all over the neighborhood. And she wanted to keep him, and she was going to go and talk to them, but they're very strange people, and wanted to see about, just give me the dog. You're not taking care of the dog. I'll take it to the vet. She put a little whatchamacallit, a handkerchief on him, and he loved her to death. And he would come visit her, and then, especially in the cold weather, he would stay in his little dog house, and then he'd run back to to where he lives, because he knew where he lived. Well, he would wander all over the place, and unfortunately he wandered onto the highway and was hit by a car. And my daughter, saw it on the town. We have one of those town things where everybody kind of posts things to, and said, hey, we're going to bury this dog, unfortunately, if nobody claims it. And they took a picture, of course, the handkerchief. And she was heartbroken because she begged these people to take care of this dog. And this is like the fourth dog that they've allowed to be hit by a car, and because they just let him roam off. They live in denial and just say, oh, just wandered off and found another family. They just, the intelligence level is 0 to none. So she's been kind of devastated. She had her she had a roommate there for a while, but she's going to go back to school, and she moved out. So my daughter's all by herself. So my wife and I decided to go up to the Humane Society yesterday, and we found this. We decided to just try to see if there was something that we could rescue. I mean, we had 10 acres of farm, and I thought, and plus her, I don't even know how much we have, 15, 20 acres or something, somewhere in there, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, I should know because I pay for it. It got split up, and I don't know if I told that story, but we own it all. It's just I always, how we split it up to certain degrees. But hers, she's got 3 acres. It's completely fenced in. And I said, it'd be good for her to, if she was able to rescue something, because she's like an animal whisperer. She has these crows that come every morning, and she named each one of them, and they come to her door. And she has these little finches that sit on her screen door and wait for her to feed them. And then, she just, it looks like Snow White in a way, And she's got her mother's touch, to be honest with you. And it's hard because you feel bad for all these animals and everything. So my wife and I said, let's go to Humane Society, see if we can find something. And we went up there, and we started looking at all the different dogs, and I just saw this one, and his name was Hillfinger. He's 2 years old. and he's kind of a Labrador pit bull mix. Really weird combination, but handsome, handsome boy. So I said, let's just take a look at this one. And my wife liked the couple. And we were talking to my daughter, and my daughter's like, no, 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 because she just doesn't want to go through the heartbreak again. But, like I told her, those, my dogs, are everything to me. They saved my life in a lot of ways, when, you don't got friends and stuff like that. You always have your silly dogs. And these, and we brought him out into the play area, and he runs up. The lead brings him over, and he comes over and he just hugs you. I mean, he gets really, really tight up against you, and you're petting him, and he's just absorbing and loving everything, And I FaceTime with her, and she was kind of hesitant. She's going to the Strawberry Festival today, so that would have been kind of difficult. And I said, well, we could keep him up here with the shepherds, and I think he would probably fit in pretty well. But what if he didn't? Then how are we gonna do this? So I talked to my mother-in-law, who has about an acre in the back here. Yeah, we got acres. I mean, when we bought everything, we pretty much stole this land, to be honest with you. But we started talking to her, and she trained Piper. And if you've seen any of my shorts, you've seen Piper. Piper follows me out to feed the cows and stuff like that. And we I really like the dog, and we hope that it's going to be there on Tuesday. I'm going to take her up there, and I think she'll really like the dog. I mean, it's just a beautiful, handsome boy, and he really needs a home. So we're going to see what we can do about getting her and this dog together, so they can keep an eye on each other, and I think that'd be a good thing. But that took up a bunch of time, and I thought that it might take up a lot of time today, but they're closed today. The other problem that we have is Elsie's about to pop any minute now. I got a video going up that I took yesterday. Her udders look like they are going to pop. And last night she was off by herself, and I thought this morning when I woke up we were going to find a baby there, but nothing yet. So it's either today or tomorrow, and we just got to be on alert. And like always, it's never during the day. The only one that delivered during the day was Scarlett, and she delivered the first one, and that was, we don't know what we're doing. We didn't know what we were doing, and but she had them, and everything went fine. Sarah just had a baby about a week ago, a little more than a week ago, and that turned out, one morning we wake up and I go, wait a minute, hold on, where'd that come from? And I didn't think Sarah was pregnant, but now we're starting to look, and we see the other two girls are pregnant as well. So now it's just any day, and we're waiting for our newest arrival, which we will put up in a short, of course, so you guys can see. So, especially today when we're on full alert, we just want to make sure that we're taking care of our animals the best we can. Never ends around here. Never ends. Farm drama. But anyways, let's run down this list again. If you want to bid on anything on this sheet, email me. It ends at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Some of you might see this too late, and I'm sorry. But we give everybody a chance to rebid. So even if we get something at 10:01, I give somebody a little grace. I'll send them an email. Hey, you got outbid. And usually they just go, okay, let it go. And, but, get them in now. And that way you're assured. Let me see if we got anything. A lot of stuff goes to junk. I've been having to check my junk. But you can email me at novaprime860@hotmail.com. And if you want any of these lots, we'll run through it one more time again, okay? And we'll probably just do it 2 more times. What time is it? 8:30. Okay, yeah, because we've got to be off by a certain time. So we've got those bases. We've talked about them until we're blue in the face. It's got. It's close to $2,000 worth of vases, anywhere from $1,500 to $2,000. I just got tired of counting. You could resell these and make your money back if you're not interested. It's a pretty good investment because each bag is worth close to $40 a bag, and I'm just counting them the way I at $20. But these bases, you can do so many things with them. There's forest bases, Space Hulk bases, industrial, I said forest, arcane for dungeons and stuff like that, all kinds of different stuff. And you can put your miniatures on them and make them look really, really, really cool. Different size bases in each bag, so you get tons of everything. Right now, Chris has that at $175. He's going to make a fortune here. The lot number 2, Bard Song, Wild Descent. Check that out on YouTube. You'll see why it was a Kickstarter. There's an expansion with it. We have that. Battlestar Galactica ship game. Jason has it at $125. Darkest Dungeon. This is the Kickstarter edition with the stretch goals and all. Everything that you can want is at $150. That's lot number 3. Lot number 4, Oathsworn. Never played, not punched. Dawn of the Acolytes. Adventure Tactics. That's only at $130. Okay, $150. You'd still make a deal. You would make a tremendous deal. Tainted Grail, King of the original Tainted Grail, the expansions, Red Death, all that other stuff, and then King of Ruins. So you get it all in one thing. Shannon has it at $250. Shannon, looks like you're going to come out of that pretty good, my man. Pretty good, because just the King of Ruins was $150. Fortune of Glory. Lot number 6, Fortune of Glory, the latest edition. Tales of Arthurian Tales or whatever. Frostpunk. Venom Assault. Zone Wars. Mathis has that at $325. Thank you. You even win on that one. Mystery Box. I stuff it to the gills. Okay, that is only $200. Okay. Marvel Champions, the base game, expansions, upgrade packs, anything I can find and stuff in that box goes in there. And my man Marco got it going for $150. Thank you, brother. Lot number 9, Far Cry, War of the Ring, War of the Ring expansion, meaning the card game. Merchants and Marauders, Badassery, Alien Uprising, $125, another steal. Lot number 10, World of Tanks, okay, the base game, along with a ton of other. That's the other Shannon. Yeah, no, I know. The other Shannon's got it. He's got it all wrapped up. Did I say Shannon Williams? I just said Shannon. I know what Shannon was. Lot number 10, World of Tanks. the base game, along with a whole bunch of tanks that I added into the box. Long Shot, the horse racing game, which is a lot of fun. Congress of Vienna, War Chest, Rise of the Zombies, probably the best DVG game, and Final Hour. That's only at 130. Wargaming Lot, that's at $200. Ton of war games. Caleb did very well with that. And then I've got to check, and I'm pretty sure the mystery box is at 180. You know I'm going to stuff that to the gills as... Oh, I did? Okay. Sorry about that. So, there you go. So, the mystery box at 180. Again, I stuff them till the gears. If you want to bid on this, you can bid and send me your bid to novaprime860@hotmail.com. And you can actually, if you put in the lot, how much you want to bid, and then put your address so we can get everything processed and out, and we can get the letters out to you for how much it is with shipping included, and boom, we'll be good to go. So there you go. All right. Whew. Lot going on. So that'll take care of that, and that's the auction update. So get your bids in this morning. Okay, if you see this in time, hopefully. A lot of people are sleeping, that's for sure. But there's a lot of stuff that you can steal here and really come out on top. That's for doggone sure. And like I said, it'll end at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time this morning. And congratulations to those of you that won. We'll send you the invoice, and then what will happen is that we will make sure that you get the everything gets sent out to you, and once you pay by PayPal, we will get it out tomorrow morning. We will make sure that it is on, that you'll have it by the end of the week, hopefully. You know, unless you live in East, Kalamazoo. It's kind of funny. The one I sent overseas, Mathis, he got it. There was no problem, and it was out to him, and he got it within a week, all the way out in Norway, I think, which was just impressive. I was like, okay, pirate ship knows what they're doing. Game on. I mean, we were quite happy about it. We got it shipped out, and you can't ask for anything better than that, right? Oh boy. Took the dogs out for a walk this morning. They just didn't want to go. Drove all the way down, because usually I take them a walk around a little area called Spanish Springs, and we usually watch the guy fish and stuff like that, because I love fishing. I love fishing on my VR. That's my big obsession now. I've been doing that. I've been power washing, playing a couple dungeon games. Matter of fact, I want to get all this stuff done today, early this morning, because all this afternoon I want to play some mini golf, because they're coming out with Mount Olympus next week, which you will see a video on that on the new Mount Olympus. You'll also see my VR video on fishing. As I caught a fish that actually put me #1 on the leaderboard amongst everybody, amongst 100,000 people that play that game. So I was beating my chest like King Kong over that. What else did I do? Demio, I'm still working on that video. It is a board game, and a new game came out called All Aboard, and I'm trying to figure it out, because it gives you the basis to play board games in VR with your friends. So they have, what the hell's the name of it? Escape the Dark Castle. It's just, I'm trying to figure out a few things with it. It's pretty good. They have Istanbul, they have Grand Prix, checkers and chess, terraforming Mars that they have on there so far. But they're going to be adding more games. So we're going to be, I need to really just kind of get a good feel for it. And what we'll do is we'll do a review on that. You know, I think it's kind of neat that you could put a VR headset, the game's already set up, ready to go. You have a couple of your friends come in and you're off and running. You know, like Catan. I love playing Catan against the computer. It's a lot of fun. They're always trying to screw me over. And I get mad at this one lady in this stupid thing. The AI. Just every time I could be in fourth place and she will still take and put the robber on my thing and not allow me to get going and steal the card from me. I go, that person's about to win. Why are you not blocking them from getting, 15 bricks? I don't know. But just a lot of fun. There's a lot of stuff that's just a lot of fun. And I'm really enjoying that thing. I love it as much as I told my wife my top 3 Christmas presents that I've ever gotten, well, top 4, in the 40 years that we've been together. It was, she had bought me this Godzilla statue, which I still have to today. And it's like the coolest thing. The batteries still work on it, and it's like 25 years old. Matter of fact, I just changed the batteries after 30 years, 25 years. But the thing it lights up, it roars, and it does this thing where it builds up the heat, and you see it going up its spine. Just one of my favorite statues. Sits by my bed next to a picture of my mom. That's number 4. Number 3, and this was number 1 for the longest time, my original Xbox. When it came out, I was looking on eBay. Now, you know how primitive eBay was back in the 90s. And they were going high price, and you had to try to time them. They didn't have the buy it now thing. And I was trying to win one, and I couldn't win one. And my wife, we were struggling back then. We had, the 3 kids, and they were small and everything like that. And she went down and she was putting every week she was putting money on the thing, and I never knew. And I got that, and I got 4 games, and it was the best Christmas ever. Because when I opened that up, I opened up the thing, I opened up the box. She took a bunch of comic books and she covered the thing with comic books. I go, why are you screwing up my comic books? What is this some kind of joke? And then underneath was the Xbox, and it was like, and then we had to go to my mom's for dinner. And I opened it up because we opened it up Christmas Eve before we left to go have dinner with my mom. And I was like, I do not want to be here. I want to go home and plug in my Xbox. And, oh God, what did I get? I got Halo. That was freaking awesome. I got Peyton Manning football or whatever it was. It was just, it was the first Xbox, and it was just glorious with that massive controller. But, and that's when I switched over from computer to console permanently. And I've been playing on an Xbox ever since. And a PlayStation, of course. But what time is it? Okay, I got to make sure that we can cover this stuff too as well. But then number 2 was my Steam Deck. I didn't realize how glorious that thing was and how great Steve was. Yeah, I was going to let you know, Mr. Legrand. Okay, so the mystery box is up to $190 now. All right, and that's Mr. Legrand. Yeah, so Mystery Box 12 is at $190. So he, the Steam Deck, I just would play the heck out of it. I just sit there and just play all the different games, Slay the Spire I was playing, and all these other things. And then this Christmas, because I originally had the PlayStation VR, the original one, and I would get so sick and I would sweat to death because it would just knock me for a loop. I mean, there were certain games I could play, but a lot of the games I just couldn't play. I just couldn't take it. It was just too tough for me, and I could play for about 30 minutes, and that was it. But I had gone to Best Buy, and I had put on the MetaQuest 3, and I went, okay, maybe, this might be worth it. And I told my wife, I really want to get one of these. She goes, you got sick last time. I go, no, this one's different. The resolution's better. It's come a long way since then. I go, I think this would be pretty good. So Christmas morning, sure enough, there it was. And I have played that thing nonstop. Every day I get on, I play poker for a while. Then I meet up with Pete from CMON. And we play. And we just have a great time. We have a great time. So just a lot of fun. Let's see, where are we at here? I'm just going to check my mail one more time. So, again, if you want to get these bids in last minute, we got another bid. We got another bid for the mystery box number 12. Is it 7? No, oh no, he put 12. And that is now at $250. $250 for the mystery box number 12. All right. So let me let him know that he's been outbid. He might be watching. You have been outbid. $250. The bid. All right. I wanted to make sure, like I said, I always make sure I contact everybody. Everybody gets a chance. Let's run down it. NovaPrime860@hotmail.com. Put your address and let me know. Bases are at $175. $2,000 worth of bases, easy. Bard Song. Wild Descent. Great little dungeon crawl game. Battlestar Galactica. Okay. Beautiful painted chips. Jason, $125. Lot number 3. Darkest Dungeon Kickstarter. Okay. Base game and all the other goodness. $150. Oathsworn. Hold on. Lot number 4. Oathsworn. Dawn of the Oculites. Adventure Tactics. At $130. Lot number 5. Tainted Grail. And pretty much everything for both Tainted Grail and King of Ruins. $250 for Shannon, not Shannon Williams. Lot number 6. Mattis, my boy over in Norway. Fortune of Glory. Arthurian Tales. Frostpunk. Venom Assault. Zone Wars. I'm always glad to send over to him because it's hard for him to get these games. If he was to get them individually, it would cost a lot. But Pirate Ship does the international stuff so good. And that's at $325. So I'm happy he's going to win that. Mystery Box number 7 is at $200. Marvel Champions. Base game. Expansions. Upgrade packs at $150. Lot number 9, Far Cry, the board game, War of the Rings card game and expansion, Merchants and Marauders, and Tales of Badassery, and Alien Uprising, $125. Lot number 10, World of Tanks with extra tanks and the base game, Long Shot, Congress of Vienna, War Chest, Rise of Zombies, Final Hour, $130. Wargaming lot, $200. Caleb, you're winning that. And finally, the mystery box is at $250. Whew. A lot of stuff. All right, there we go. Let's upgrade. The auction ends at 10 o'clock. Oh, I just had someone got something or donated from Norway. What? Hi, Rob. Is the auction open for people from Norway? Yes. I had just heard someone got something. Yeah, matter of fact, I was so surprised, but I put it through Pirate Ship, and they put out all the international forms, and believe it or not, it was really cool. I mean, they paid shipping. The shipping wasn't bad, and that box was heavy. It was almost like 40 pounds that I sent out to him, and I think it was like $100 for shipping, 125 for shipping, and he got it like in like 6 days or 5 days or something like that. It was like ridiculous, and I was like, okay. I mean, if I could ship out to Norway, let me find out. Hold on, I want to make sure. Mathis. I'm gonna tell you where he was. There we go. Here we go. Yeah. He got a big box full of stuff. See more. I will tell you exactly. From the Netherlands. Yep. He was from the Netherlands, and we were able to send it without a problem. And how much was shipping? Now, I sent him a box, huge box stuff. Let me see. Because I know I sent him. Thanks. Okay. Now I'm curious. Oh, okay. It's going the other way. Hold on. Thank you for applying fast like lightning. Yeah, I always make sure that I get it. That was his bid. How about outgoing? Oh, jeez. Text me as soon as you are done, my wife said. Okay, I will. Yeah, no, definitely. Hold on, I'm going to do this because we got a few minutes, and then I'll run through things one more time. So sent emails, sent items. Okay, here we go. Sent. Bear with me, my friends. Yoda. Took it longer to go to Utah than it did to the Netherlands. Here we go. All right. So all in all, for the lot he bid for, yeah, he bid $350, and he paid $100 for shipping. But that stuff was heavy, my man. I'm telling you. So there we go. All right. So now I have all that squared away. Perfect. All right. So there you go. and it wasn't bad because the box was huge, and I was like, man, this is going to cost like $500. But and it's a pain in the neck, but everything went smoothly. The international papers, I dropped it off the next day, and they got the paperwork. They go, okay, yep, just sign it here. I went, okay, I signed it. End the story. Because I want to make sure it gets out there and gets out there quickly. That's my job. That's my job. And it's a lot of work to get this stuff out, but it's also a relief to get it out too. So there you go. Let me see that. All right, so let's run down. Email. You got till 10 o'clock. You're less than you're a whole hour away. NovaPrime860@hotmail.com. Email me. I will let you know if you're winning or not, or you get outbid. And it ends at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So what we want to do is run through the stuff that we can bid on. It is the bases, which are almost $2,000 worth of bases. That box is heavy. It's going to go to Chris Martin. Right now, he's winning at $175. Lot number 2, Bard Sung, Wild Descent expansion, and Battlestar Galactica miniature game. Jason has it at $125. Lot number 3, Darkest Dungeon, with everything that you can expect inside it. Figures and the Kickstarter stuff, the expansions, the base game. That's only at $150. Lot number 4, Oathsworn. Mom's Quantum TV says your account is okay. I know. Oathsworn, Dawn of the Oculites, Adventure Tactics. Just Oathsworn alone is worth what is bid, and that's $130. Okay, actually it's $150 for the Oathsworn. Lot number 5, Tainted Grail, my boy, like we just talked about. Not the Shannon Williams, not him. Tainted Grail with expansions, and I painted some of the figures in there. Also King of Ruins, Tainted Grail. That's at $250. Lot number 6, Fortune of Glory. This is where Mathis has it. Arthurian Tales, Frostpunk, Venom Assault with expansion, and Zone Wars. That is at $325, which I'm happy for him. Mystery Box is at $200, which is lot number 7. Lot number 8, Marvel Champions, with all the goodness in it. We are a bit special in Norway, outside of the EU. Import tariffs on everything. Okay. Marvel Champions, $150. Like I said, all that stuff's in there. Lot number 9, Far Cry, board game, unopened. War of the Ring, unopened, of course, and an expansion. Merchants and Marauders, Tales of Badassery, Alien Uprising. That's only at $125. I mean, the Far Cry game was $90. Lot number 10, World of Tanks, with all the extra tanks. Long Shot, the racing game. Congress of Vienna, War Chest, Rise of the Zombies, Final Hour, $130. Lot number 11, Wargaming lot, $200. And finally, lot number 12, Mystery Box, is at $250 as we speak. So there you go. All right, what did my wife want now? If you want to place a bid, put it at NovaPrime860@hotmail.com. You have till hold on, let me just write this. You have till 10 a.m. novaprime860@hotmail.com. Make sure that you put the bid. Make sure that you put your address, which is very important, so we can process everything at 10 o'clock, and we'll be good to go. All right. So, with that said, let me just update it now. Okay, so we're all updated on our emails. Making sure that I got a real kick. Somebody bid. Somebody bid for the Darkest Dungeon, $30 for a Kickstarter. It's bad enough I'm letting it go for $125, $30. Oh yeah, I'll give you $30 for that. Yeah, okay. And I painted some of the stuff too. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? All right. That deleted items. Hold on. Just want to make sure everything's clear, so I can get this and get going. We are at 9 o'clock. We've got a lot to do. Oh, sounds like the kids are in trouble. So again, you got all 12 lots here. You got till 10 o'clock. Do me a favor and just you email at novaprime860@hotmail.com the lot and your address. Your address is almost more important than anything else. Just get that in there and boom, we will be off and running. Okay, so and then by the end of the day you will get an email giving you the instructions and how much you got to pay, because we'll print out all the labels ahead of time. I do that ahead of time because even if somebody doesn't pay, I can refund the label. It's not a big deal. You know, it's a pain in the neck, but you know, at least I'm ready, and then people, you know, boom, we get it sent out. All right, so there you go. I think that covers everything. Good luck to everybody. All right, I hope you win. Those of you that have done, and get your bids in. I'm telling you, the stuff, and I'm throwing in extra stuff too as I go, because I'm going through here and I'm getting this place cleaned up for good. All right. Whew. Then I got a whole storage unit I got to empty out. Oh, this is just tiring. That's for sure. All right, my dear friends. Until next time, it's your old pal Rob. Thanks so much for watching. NovaPrime860@hotmail.com. A lot you want to bid on, and your address. You do that, we're going to have an easy time of it. We'll see you soon, everybody. Have a great, great day. We got cows on the ways, adventures, and all the other fun things that we have and deal with on a daily basis here at the Oren Farm. Until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon, everybody. This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com.